Greetings, my friends. We have gathered to talk about Wizards potentially turning standard back into a 2-year format instead of a 3-year format. Also, be honest. How many of you watch the stream intro and wish you were that little and wish that you were this box of Magic 30 and that I was kissing you goodnight before we before we lay together for the rest of the night? It's okay. You can be honest with me. All right, let me grab the live stream link. We'll share that in the Discord, and we will go from there. Bum 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 bum. Dun 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 dun. Okay, that's good. Let's swap that up. And this. And we are good. Okay, perfect. Dun, 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 dun. All right, what's up? Who do we got in here? Spurl, Jesse, Misty, Marth, Kenzuki, Zircon, Millmaster, Tookie, Habanero, Joe, Larry, Eng, Shelton, Darker, dun 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 dun, Jess, Doug, Cheese, Quill, Bo Falcon, Satoshi, Error, hello. How are you guys doing on this fine Friday evening? Kenzuki, you think Standard should go back to rotating every 7th set, do you? I feel like it's more likely Wizards is just going to go with a particular time frame than a certain amount of sets, honestly. What up, Juglum? What's going on, Bryce? So, I mean, looking at what's going on with MTGO, for example, they are now doing a 2-year format. So, I mean, that's a point in its favor. Wizards looking at Pioneer and trying to make sure that Pioneer's like not a dead duck in real life anymore. You know, obviously in Arena, it's got some life. But paper Magic, Pioneer, what? It ain't near us anymore. So, it ain't near us. Wizards got pie on their face. Pioneer. Oh, I did it. I got there. I used the whole name. Congratulations to me. Aw, yeah. So, I mean, ultimately, those are the main two things that make me wonder, is Wizards about to make this change? You know, like, they changed Standard to 3 years in a desperate bid to make garbage products that were going to rot on the shelf have another year in Standard. That problem's been solved. And now they literally have so many sets clogging up Standard because when they made Standard 3 years, they weren't thinking ahead to the future. They were just like, we've got big plans, but it was really just a knee-jerk reaction kind of deal. Like, it wasn't planned out. It was not. It was just, we're just going to do it. And then they shoved Universe Beyond into Standard. Again, not planned out. We're just going to do it. That's why do you think Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles has Lightning Bolt as the promo card for the Standard Showdown? They were never planning on this stuff being in Standard. So it's all just random whatever. They change it back to 2 years. They still get to shovel all the Universe Beyond crap into Standard, right? So, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's definitely a possibility. I don't know. Quill, you're in considerable pain, exhausted, sore, and miserable, so you're substantially better off than Magic. Well, I hope you feel better soon, brother. Bryce, you think going back to 2-year Standard would be healthy? It would be an improvement. I mean, look at how fast the decks move now. The games are over so fast. If you don't come running out of the gates, you stand no chance at all. At all. Darker, yeah, exactly. The old fuck it, we'll do it live. 100%. 100%. Moxman, what's going on? How you doing? How's life treating you, my friend? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Kentucky blocks, those days are long gone. Those days are long gone. Wizards ain't spending the time worrying about blocks when they can just keep firing out one shots. Bam, 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 and intermixing all this universe beyond stuff, right? Just damn right. Damn right. This is a big old gathering of friends of family style. You got it. Family style. Like in Idiocracy. Hey, we were thinking we'd go family style. Chilling like a villain. Hell yeah, Boxman. Buddy, I was thinking about you today when I was folding the towel that I got when we hung out at the Great Wolf Lodge. Legitimately, I did laundry today, and that towel was in there and I was folding it. I was like, man, that was a really cool time. I'm glad that we got to do that. Bryce, you think blocks need to come back? They're not gonna. I mean, I get you, though. I liked them better. I really enjoyed exploring a world with multiple sets and getting multiple novels. 3 sets, 3 books. Awesome. Awesome. But those days, gone in the wind. What up, Yamagoro? What's going on, Redlocks? Millmaster Super Chat says 2 years or 3 won't make any difference if they don't balance the sets that will be legal. Well, I'm going to go ahead and disagree with you. It will make some difference. If you have 2 years worth of gasoline poured on a fire or 3 years worth of gasoline poured on a fire, the thing's still burning horribly and the fumes you're choking on them, but it's not as big a blaze. It's not as big a blaze. So it does ease things on one level. Is it enough? I mean, no, not without actually caring about balancing stuff. And they're never going to care about that. I mean, not anymore. Power creep is insane, right? They're like totally going ham bonkers. So, you are Lord of the Board, you fancy boy. And it is a wheel night. So, we're going to have a really good time. Let's go. Boing. Oh, it's insult, you greasy butthole sucker. You are the equivalent of 4-year standard. Nobody wants you. Nobody likes you. Nobody knows you exist. How does that work? Who cares? You found a way. You found a way for nobody to know you exist and also for everybody to hate you. Congratulations. Your levels of suck can only be matched by a hooker convention. You fucking unwashed camel dong. You dumb motherfucker. You are a clownish goon who will never make the ladies swoon. You got weird feet too, bro. I heard it through the grapevine that you ain't even close to fine. Oh, hit the bricks, ugly. Yeah, that's good. I'm going to call that the insult. Insult delivered. You have been gloried. Enjoy. Enjoy. Shelton, you hate how most Commander games go in the first 3 turns? I haven't played enough Commander, honestly, to really have too much of an opinion on that because I find Commander to be a pretty obnoxious format. It's everybody just going, I'm not a problem. Why are you doing something to me? Because you have to lose, idiot. That's how this works. That's how this works. You sat down to fucking win, didn't you? No, I just want to put cards on the table. Oops, I won. I'm so good. I'm so smart. Yeah, your strategy of whining every game and pretending that you're not trying to win is really amazing. And it's not like that's literally what everybody does in Commander. Why are you attacking me? I'm not the problem. Fuck you. You got a 2-card win comm in your deck. But I only have one of the cards out and a bunch of ways to get the other card. And I have to play that. You're only allowed to attack me after I won. Commander is the fucking whiniest, most bullshit way to play Magic, bro. Let's be real. Well, it's good if you actually have the right play group. Yeah, if you can find 3 knobs who aren't actually knobs to play with, great. But Commander isn't a format that you can just go and enjoy sitting down with 3 random people. But I can play Magic against people I don't even like and have a good time when I'm playing one-on-one because we both know what the goal is. And my opponent doesn't go, why are you attacking me? Ooh, I'm just a sad little lemon. Don't peel me. The fact they do these mass bans in standard is the best balancing they can muster. They didn't ban anything. They literally were like, we're just going to ban food chain and historic. Everything's fine. Sure, standards games are over by like the 4th turn, but what do we care? We're making our money, you know? Satoshi, there's a song called Lord of the Boards. All right. Never heard of that. Yamagoro, everyone targets you when you have 2 forests out and the sliver player already has 16 slivers out. Wow, you must be intolerable then. If everybody's choosing to attack you, you must have such a repugnant personality that they're just like, yeah, even though this guy's going to win, I just want you done. So you probably want to look in the mirror and figure your shit out, bro. Platypus 2-headed giant is the GOAT format. Nope. One-on-one Magic is the GOAT format. That's how it was meant to be played. That's the best way. That's it. That's the best way. Just like plowing. 2 people. One person to do the plowing and the other one to get reamed. That's it. Actually, I like a good back and forth in my games of Magic. I genuinely don't enjoy steamrolling people. Unless it's in a tournament and then it's just like, yeah, I'll take the easy win. But if it's not in a tournament, then no, I'd like to have a good back and forth. I always enjoy a good back and forth. A good game of Magic is like a puzzle, right? Where you're like, can I even solve this puzzle? It's really cool. And then Commander is like, if you were going to try and solve a puzzle and you invited 3 infants with dirty hands who were just going to pick up puzzle pieces and go, right? So one-on-one Magic is the best. That's it. Straight up. Nobody complains in CEDH. Bryce, fair enough. Everybody's there to beat each other down. I bet you people still complain. I bet you they still complain. Habanero, game of Commander has to end with 1 winner. Correct. All things being equal, you're going to lose 75% of your games of Commander. So you're walking into this bound to lose. The odds are you will lose, right? The whole like, hey, we're just going to coexist. I'm not a problem. Come on, bro. Come on. What up, Kling? Spurl says, does anyone remember standard PTQs? I remember the long ago. I remember the ancient days, you know? Quill, you want to play for Ante? I played for Ante, bro. I remember those days. I didn't have a problem with it. I did not have a problem with it. But they got rid of it because the churches and stuff were like, no, you can't run your Magic events in our churches. You can't have your gambling in here. That's the problem, right? But I mean, I grew up, we played for each other's marbles and shit. So Magic wasn't any different. Like, yo, bro, I'm about to take your steelies, bitch. Let's fucking go. I'm going to thumb it in just like I do with your fucking mama. Bwap, bwap, bwap. Commander is the participation trophy of Magic. Participation ribbons, bro. They introduced those when I was in grade school. And I remember just looking at it going, this is loser shit. Like, for real. Participation ribbons should trigger that part of your brain where it's like, you think I'm a loser and that I'm stupid. Like, well, the guys who get first, second, and third get ribbons, and we don't want you to feel left out, so here's a ribbon. This is a ribbon literally declaring you're a fucking loser. You're a loser at the actual sports, and on top of that, you're a loser who can't handle that you fucking lost, so you need this bullshit to mollify you. I threw the participation ribbons away. I'm like, this is garbage. What kind of moron's going to be excited that they got a participation ribbon? You participated. You tried, and you fucking suck, bitch. Like, one time, I got a 3rd place ribbon in the high jump. That little white ribbon with the 3 on it, oh yeah, I did it. The only ribbon I ever kept. Keeping participation ribbons. Here's a reminder that you weren't good enough and that you're also emotionally fragile. Like, fuck off. I get the mentality of it is, we don't want to make the kids feel bad. But guess what? Life has winners and losers, motherfucker. It's a competition. Get a helmet, bitch. Like, get better or accept that even your best won't be as good as some people because everybody's not born equal. Some motherfuckers are bigger, stronger, faster, smarter, funnier, more handsome. I'm a lot of those. But for real, participation ribbons are horseshit. Absolute horseshit. Jess, what's my opinion on people making infinite loops that draw the game so you can't win? Oh well, move on to the next game. Move on to the next game. I built a deck that I called Hug, and it was all about divine intervention, where I use circles of protection and other delaying tactics to literally use the enchantment that says when the last counter comes off this, the game is considered a draw. And I took that into a tournament because I thought it was fucking hilarious to mess up all the results and screw people up and just try to, nope, not going to win. Neither are you. It's a draw. We tie. I got a kick out of it, right? I got a kick out of it. Quill, yeah, actually, you know what? That's true. Don't give me a participation ribbon. Give me a piece of candy. That would go over better. That would go over better. 100%. Lunatic, you never chat, but you love my channel. Well, thanks for letting me know. Thanks for popping your head up out of the fucking, out of the brush to be like, yo, bro, I'm just saying hello. Do I like the new set? What, the Strixhaven stuff? I mean, it's not Universe Beyond, so I don't have complaints from that direction. I haven't seen enough of it to weigh in 100%, but I like the fact that they're messing about with grandeur, so you can see that they're taking into account having, like, legendaries that are commons and uncommons, and also not doing everything towards commander. So it's got some promise, that's for sure. It's got some promise. JH, sounds like you're having a good Friday, buddy. That's good. Bryce, you don't know nothing. Divine Intervention's hilarious. It's a hilarious card. Shahrazad is also hilarious. One of the guys that I know who used to play back in the day just wanted to copy Shahrazad as much as he could and force sub-games after sub-games after sub-games. All of it. All of it. Kurt, you're having a New York strip steak and potatoes? Nice, bro. I made a stew. I made a stew again, and I put more meat into it this time. And I cut the potatoes up smaller. I cut the potatoes up into tinier little pieces, and they really cooked very well. The whole thing is delicious. I'm super, oh yeah, bring it in. Bring it in. That's how happy I am about my stew. Come on in and see the glory of the face that consumed that stew tonight. Boy, now back the fuck up. But for real, the stew was awesome. And I had nice fresh bread to go with it. And that's great, because that helped to bring my spirits up, because I didn't get enough sleep. Stuff is bothering me today. I decided I was going to treat myself to a little bit of a movie experience with some popcorn and some root beer. So I went out and got the root beer, and then I bought popcorn kernels, got home, realized I don't have a popcorn popper anymore. I just don't have a popcorn popper anymore. Gone. It's gone. So, what am I going to do? Chew on the kernels? You know? It was a very disappointing revelation. I literally don't have a popcorn popper. And now that I'm thinking about that, that is a perfect kind of thing to add to the Amazon wish list. Now that I think of it. I mean, I get why Carly decided that she wanted it, because it's a cool popcorn popper, right? So I know why she took it. But it definitely is disappointing to go and make popcorn and realize you don't have a popcorn maker. Like, for real, bro? For real? All right. There we go. That's good. That is good. Habanero, yeah, exactly. You literally keep, like, cutting your deck down. It gets really dumb. It gets really dumb. Jess, I don't want to be doing it on no oven style. I looked that up. I want what I am accustomed to. An actual popcorn maker, bro. Like an air popper. I don't want to have to sit there and manage the oil and the burn point and all that other stuff. Plus, I only have olive oil, and olive oil is going to give it a distinct flavor. All this crap, man. There's a number of reasons where I just said, no, no, no. I just want to have a popcorn maker. That's it. Nice and simple. Just air pop the kernels, bro. It's that straightforward. What up, Thompson? How you doing, brother? Kling used to play Legacy with this guy. He'd go to PTQs with the Battle of Wit decks. He was a blackjack dealer at a local casino. Had no problem shuffling at a reasonable speed. I literally built like massive green tower decks. They would be like this big. I loved bringing them and playing in tournaments with them. And it was a lot of fun to run into a mill player and just see their eyes bulge where they're just like, yeah, okay. Double traumatize me and we'll start getting close to a normal deck size, bro. Let's go. Let's go. It's awesome. Millmaster can't go with coconut oil, bro. Allergic reactions. They like coconut oil destroys me. Destroys me, which is super disappointing because I know they use that in like movie theater popcorn, and I also like they put it in a bunch of chocolates and other things. So I got to be vigilant about that because coconut oil is nightmarish for me. Like genuinely nightmarish. Can't be having it. My body can't handle it. Thompson, you gave your door guy a Wonders pack and he liked it? Nice. Nice. Sharing the love, man. I can't wait until they send me out some of the Call of the Stone stuff. I'm imagining it's probably going to be soon. They're working their way through things. They got to get all their orders out, and they also got to get the art proofs out to people who won those and the giveaway that they did and all that. But hopefully it shouldn't be too long before I can feel the call of my stones call into their product. So we will see. We will see how it goes. But hopefully it won't be too much longer. I want some boosters to open. Quill, you found a game shop in town called Mind Goblin Games. Nice. Spurl says, what's the next Magic set you're actually looking forward to, if any? Honestly, like Strixhaven has real potential. So I'm not looking forward to Strixhaven on the level I was looking forward to, like, Bloomborough, let's say. But overall, I think that, like, oh, the camera just joined. Give me a second. I'm going to update the board here. And, oh, no, I'll fix the camera first. I feel like the top set for me this year is going to end up being Lorwyn. You know what I mean? But I am hopeful that Strixhaven is going to deliver a bunch of enjoyable flavor too. And I'm genuinely curious to see what Reality Fracture is going to bring to the table with reimagined concepts of different planeswalkers and planes and stuff. Like, planeswalkers we already know, but different iterations of them in a different color who went a different path, a la Planar Chaos or like Future Sight, you know? Spurl, let's go for a spin. Bump, 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 bump. Swipe. Copeland, you sold your Mox Diamonds for $50 each when you got out of Legacy. Yeah, we all know the pain of selling Magic cards for less than they are now, but you know the whole butterfly effect. You might not have sold those cards, but then you could also have no arms and legs. Oh, it turns out the timeline where you actually didn't sell them for that meant you kept them for longer, and then you sold them for a different amount, and then you did this thing, and now you lost all your limbs. So just be grateful that you have all your limbs, because maybe you sold them Mox Diamonds and your dick falls off. And speaking of dicks falling off, that's what I hope happens to you, Spurl. You landed on insult. I hope your dong falls off. That's actually not even an insult. That's just the fondest wish of your wife. I bet you if it did fall off, she would make you fold it up like she makes you fold those socks, you fucking goon. You fucking turkey fucker. You ugly weevil. They find him squirming around in bags of flour and stuff. Like, what are you doing? He's like, I read this is what weevils do in books, like the Wheel of Time books. Like he knows what a book is. Like Sperl knows how to read. The only reason he can use the internet is because everything will let you shout at it now. You can just go, phone, do the thing. I don't, it's actually probably more like that. He just, and then the phone just starts trying to figure out what he's saying and makes him look coherent. His poor fucking wife. I mean, imagine marrying somebody that you fucking know belongs on the short bus. Like, I feel sorry for her and her extremely low self-esteem. I hope one day she loves herself enough to know that she's way too fucking good for you, bro. And she moves on to, I assume, some fucking homeless degenerate with a drug problem, because that would definitely be a step up. Some toothless crackhead would be an improvement over you. Oh, man. You are like 100% human butt cheeks, just so you know. Fuck you, buddy. From the bottom of my heart and my ball bag, get fucked. What up, Doomblade? What up, Brady? What's going on, Casey? Zircon ETA 1 week Thursday. What's going on? Oh shit, is this a doom prophecy? Is a fucking meteor gonna hit the earth, bro? Is a meteor about to smash into the planet? Because I think I'm ready. I think I've had enough of this ride. I'm good to go. You know? Kling, Reality Fracture have all 5 Moxes for each color, but a Lotus Petal ability. Feels like kind of meh, you know? Kind of meh overall. And I doubt they'll have anything like that. It's all just going to be reimagined whatever, and it's probably going to be a great place to dump some slush art as well. Zircon, some explosions for sure of the kernel variety. You mean like computers? Is a week the actual Y2K? By the way, better than bouillon. Better than bouillon. Magnifique, bro. Fantastic. Really makes the stew kick it up a notch. I'm looking forward to figuring out a good use for the chicken version. The beef one, I got it. It's fucking awesome. Also, I totally get what you're saying, and you're the man. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. Habanero, your meteor just strike us now. Well, let me ask you. Did you watch the newest episode of Sentenced to Be a Hero? I was just like, oh, no way. No way. I'm not going to give away spoilers for anybody who's actually watching the show and didn't see it. But what happens with Rhino in that episode? What? Oh, what? Mailmaster, can I get beef necks? I got a fucking beef neck in my pants, bro. I got a big, fat, veiny beef neck in my pants. Kurt, someone already bagged the air popper. Well, I mean that's what Zircon's saying, right? Are you asking because you went to look yourself? Because there's definitely still lots of stuff that I don't have that I need. So help yourself to the wish list, bro. Hey, back up. Don't get so close. Spurl, did I get to the store to get the onion? I did. I got to the store, got the onion. The onion bag that I got, they are big, bulbous, and beautiful, like my ball bag. Like genuinely big, fat, gorgeous, rock hard onions. Rock hard, the way that you like it. But the deal on them was amazing. Like half the normal price. And I had a real dumb moment where I wandered around through all the produce and I'm just like, where the hell are the onions? I saw these old ladies talking in front of these loose like white onions or whatever. And I was like, where are the onions? And I'm looking around like everywhere. Where are the onions? Why can't I see the onions? And then literally where I had stopped, literally where I was standing, was directly in front of the bags of onions. Like I walked up and down, whatever, and then I stopped and I went, why can't I see them? Where are they? And then I finally just looked down. I'm like, they're literally right in front of me. How dumb am I? Habanero, you're behind an episode? Bro, it's also like half an hour long. There's like 5 or 6 extra minutes on the episode. There's so much that happens in the episode. Like, there's many things that happen in that episode where I went, I'm not even going to say with who or whatever, but it is. Bro, there's so much. There's so much. The newest episode of Sentence to Be a Hero is amazing. And actually, speaking of that, I saw what Bo Falcon was talking about when he said like the Phyrexian symbol, because the next episode I watched, it really did center on that. Am I working on my knife skills? Bro, it's crazy that you bring that up because I had a really freaked out moment last night. I was getting the stuff, like, I was taking inventory to make sure I wasn't missing things for the stew. By the way, I was. I didn't have pepper. Does anybody know what ground white pepper is? What's the difference? Is it just different colored peppercorns? Is there a difference between white pepper and black pepper at all? Is it just visual? Because I was in the spice aisle and they only had like the more affordable little spice bags of white pepper. Damn it, camera, okay? Look, I emphasize a lot with my hands. Back up. Back the fuck up. Back up, damn you. Come on. What's going on? Wow, wow. Now it just kind of moved. Weird. So, I was in the spice aisle looking at the pepper, and I had already cut up the potato, and I was like, I gotta get back before the potato starts turning brown. Everything's in the wrong order or whatever. Making the stew was a travesty. So, I ended up buying this gigantic club pack size of pepper because I just was like, I don't know if white pepper's going to mess this up. I'm just buying the black ground pepper stuff. Screw it. I'm not dealing with the peppercorn grinders. They're so expensive. They're just overpriced, it feels like. So I'm like, no, right? But yeah, what was I going to say here? Sproul, no, actually, I didn't put the onions in the fridge this time. I threw them on the counter because of what you guys said yesterday. And I was like, okay, the onions will probably be better if I just leave them on the counter. So for now, the onions are in the counter. They're in the way, though, which is annoying. I don't have, like, a place for them. Maybe I need, like, a bowl or something. Some kind of container to put them in, right? Lunatic, black pepper is dried unripe fruit with a sharp, complex, and fruity heat. White pepper is fully ripe berries with the skin removed. Oh, okay. Millmaster, do I have salt and pepper grinders on my Amazon? No, that's a good idea too, isn't it? Hold on. Thank you for the suggestion. 1 second. All right. Oh, these are cool. That's cool. Like electric one, so I don't have to hand crank it like it's a dick, bro? Yeah, okay. Good thinking. Good thinking. That's a great suggestion. Thank you. Pink pepper and green pepper? All right. Now we're just getting into real crazy town. Now that I'm caught up, I know about his 2 fiancés. Is that just a reference to like the one chick pretending? The one chick pretending to be with him or whatever? Is that what's going on? Because if that's not it, then I definitely missed something. Bum. Wait, Zircon, wait, what? You did what? What other ones? Well, that's exciting. That's fun. Black pepper is hotter. White pepper has a more earthy flavor to it. It's generally less hot. So there genuinely is a difference. Okay. You can put whole pepper in a Ziploc and beat it with a pot or pan. Listen, bro, you're the one who just suggested. You're the one who just suggested to me that I should go with grinders. Make up your mind, bro. Zircon! Oh, thanks, bro. That's amazing. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. The rogue lady with her 2 rogue guards, that's his second fiance. That's the first one. You talking about Frenchie? Frenchie is his fiance. Who's the other one? Like, there's Frenchie, who's his fiance, and then there's Kiva, who is pretending for their subterfuge, right? What am I missing? Oh, yeah, Millmaster, the knife skills thing. I got distracted. I didn't say what happened. So, I'm going through the ingredients that I got in the fridge for the stew stuff, right? And I'm like, I'm not putting carrots in it this time. I don't care. And then I pulled out the carrots, and most of them actually looked like they were done. And I'm like, okay, I don't want anything to do with them. But there was one in there that still seemed good. So I peeled it, all that. And then I decided to cut it into carrot sticks, right? And it fucked up my knife. Like, I've got these black carbon knives or whatever. And I looked at it, and it was green. And I was like, wait, is this just paint on these blades? Is the paint coming off? Why is my knife green? Why is my knife green? This is making me uncomfortable. Am I going to get poisoned by these knives? Are these knives no good? It sent me just into a whole complex of fears where I was like, what? So I had to do Google searches to figure this out. And it was, people were specifically referencing, someone's like, why is my knife turning green? And then there was like, if you use them to cut carrots and whatever, this is what can happen to those carbon blade things. And I'm like, okay, this is like a known thing, and I'm not going to be poisoned. Okay, all right. Millmaster, you got black and white grinders and sometimes new pepper crusting a steak. Listen, I don't even have any steaks, let alone pepper crusting them, you know? What up, Billy? So yeah, I definitely for a second was weirded out about the whole knife situation. I was like, oh no, are these knives no good? Like, this is bad times. This is bad times. Man, I was really like bummed out earlier when I realized I didn't have a popcorn maker. I was like, damn it. Like, I checked, I still have the Flavacol. I was like, I can still do the Flavacol. I ended up going back out and buying a bag of pre-popped popcorn. At first I was worried I was going to have to get one that didn't have like I thought I was going to have to get one that was like pre-flavored, but then I found one that just had salt on it. And I'm like, "Oh, maybe I can Flavacol these and have a like somewhat reasonable experience." Oh, you know what? I just realized. Hold on. I got to go. Actually, never mind. We can wait. We can wait a little bit. We'll wait until I'm done with this, and I'll grab water at the same time. We'll do an intermission. I got to go and take the stew out of the slow cooker, and like I just got to take the actual, like whatever you call it, the bucket. I don't know. You've got the actual slow cooker base, and then the bucket. Guys, I set it to braise at the beginning without realizing it because I've got the slow cooker that's got like 8 different functions, and I guess I worked the knob and turned it to braise. So I came back and I was like, why is what's in the slow cooker bubbling, you know? Also, I forgot to put the meat in. I was literally talking on the phone with someone, and I was talking about, at the grocery store, they have this thing this week where if you spend a certain amount of money, they give you bonus points or whatever. And because meat's so expensive, I'm going to hit that target. And then my brain went, meat! I didn't put the meat in the fucking stew. It was literally just going to be chunks of potato. Oh, I would have been so upset. But I realized like 2 minutes after I started, I hadn't put the meat in. So I got the meat in there. And then I come back like an hour and a half later. It's been cooking on braise for an hour and a half. It's just bubbling like a motherfucker. And I'm like, oh God, what kind of day is this? It has been a bad luck day. It has been a bad luck day, honestly. Bryce, what do you mean ratchet grinders? The hell's that? Millmaster, you've got green peppercorns soaking in cognac. You pretentious person. That's all I'm going to say because you didn't earn an insult from the wheel. Well, you did. You already got one. Yeah, never mind. I can just tack it on. You pretentious pig fucker. There we go. Baba, what's up? How you doing? Copeland, you get free bags of popcorn? Well, I don't. So, whatever. Baba, did I get a sunburn? What are you talking about? What? Just can't expect expertise when you're new to stuff, but you did well for what it is. Well, thank you. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for giving me a participation ribbon in chats. I'm learning. I felt really good that I was ahead of things for the stew because I went and picked up the onions in advance and I was doing all this stuff, but then I didn't have pepper. So I had to run back out for pepper, and that put me totally behind schedule, which was really obnoxious, honestly. Bobby, explain yourself. What is this sunburn stuff you're talking about here, huh? My face looks like I got sunglasses on. What do you mean? It's just because I got bags under my eyes? What are you talking about? Come on, man. I mean, I have a pair of Meta glasses that I wear when I'm like... Yeah, I don't know, actually. I think maybe I see what you're talking about. But I think that's just like sadness in my soul leaking out of my head. I'm not 100% sure. What up, Roughneck? Copeland, what kind of meat do I stew? Stewing beef, because I'm too stupid to know what's better. It's already cut up into pieces. I still have to try what you guys were talking about where it's like brown the meat in advance for the Maillard reaction or whatever the hell it's called. I do want to try that, but I forget. I literally forgot to put the meat in the stew. So you think I'm going to remember to fucking brown it first? My brain's been browned. It's been cooked. It is now... It's undergone the Maillard reaction. Jess, in the kitchen you worked in, you always double check stuff and made lists and checked them off. It's a good way to do stuff. I literally had a recipe out in front of me and I was going through it all. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I got all the ingredients in there and the stew turned out great. It's genuinely delicious. Like, genuinely delicious. I'm happy with it. And I learned from Zircon that I'm going to put it in the fridge today. I'm not going to put it straight in the freezer. I'm going to put it in the fridge. Yeah, come in real close so I can tell you why. Because then the flavors can mix. We're going to mix it up. We're going to mix it up like it's a party. All right? Casey, stewing meat is typically chuck, shoulder, or round rump hind leg. It held your comment because of rump. I like rump meat in my mouth. All I want to do is stew with the stew beef. Let's eat some rump. Super, you've been experimenting with Velveeta dips in your slow cooker? Okay, that's definitely something different. Stew some rabbit. That's way too exotic for me, bro. That's way too exotic for me. Spurl, you just caught up now. I mean, you're just reinforcing my insult, bro. It took you this long to start talking about the books and being able to read? Your wife listened to the insult and decided to send me a high five through the app. Yeah, that's funny. I keep sending her encouragement through the app because I'm hoping that she will build up the self-esteem to leave you, bro. Habanero, you're trying to Google the whole thing about Frenchie and the female rogue being two different characters, but you can't find it. You got to rewatch the episode to make sure you're not crazy. You're not crazy. You're just a little messed up. But no, he only has one fiance, and it's Frenchie. Jess, you're supposed to let things cool to room temperature before you put them in the fridge. Correct. That is why, very shortly, I'm about to get up and go and remove the inner basket thing from the slow cooker and put it on a couple of cork trivets to cool down before. You got to let it cool down, but you also have to not let it sit out for too long. It's a very specific window. It's like playing fucking one of those little mini games in like Mario Party or something, or it's like food poisoning, right in the middle. Woo, we did it. Millmaster, why would I want to sour my milk? The crock? Soft, that's a crock, buddy. What a crock. I don't know. Do you call it the crock when it's like a Ninja 10-in-1 thingamabobber? It's a good question. It's a good question indeed. I don't know. I don't know. There's lots of things I don't know, apparently. Especially in the world of food, bro. I got a lot to learn. But I'm genuinely happy. This steak turned out better. Steak, derp. This stew turned out better. And it's got way more meat in it. And the potatoes, all of it, it's just straight up better. It's just straight up better. Copeland, I use Celsius, brother, not Fahrenheit. Oh, no, wait. I do use Fahrenheit for cooking. Never mind. I take it back. I do not use Celsius for cooking. It is Fahrenheit. I just remembered. I'm like, yeah, no. You need to cook the meat to an internal temperature of like 175 or 180 or something like that. And if that was Celsius, we'd have a real problem. I'd need very specialized equipment for that. Soth, you call a slow cooker a crock pot? People corrected me and said that they're not the same thing, bro. I thought maybe crock pot is a brand or something like that, but I was told they're not the same thing. Yeah, Jess, that's what I've been doing. I've been doing that. I've been literally looking things up, like how long can I leave this cooked hamburger meat in the fridge before it goes bad? I have multiple things in the freezer now. I have chili meat in the freezer. Oh, and I have I have just cooked hamburger meat also in the freezer. I'm slowly building stuff. I have 25 packs of bacon in the freezer. Pretty sweet. So I am slowly building out my knowledge pool on this stuff. And I've got a decent memory, so I probably won't have to Google a lot of it twice. I'll just know and get in the flow, right? But it feels good maximizing the use of the food, right? Making sure that I'm getting the best deal out of it, really. I'm curious to see how many servings of stew I'll get out of this. I feel like at least 2 to 3 more servings. Copeland, your smoker is a slow cooker? What? That doesn't make any sense. That makes 0 sense to me. Super, yeah, see, I wouldn't eat that, bro. First of all, I don't think that I like Velveeta. I know I'm not down with the sour cream action. Like, there's a bunch of stuff in there where it'd just be like, yeah. I'm kind of picky when it comes to food. That's part of the challenge too, is working within my own food limitations. I'm going to try and push the boundaries of that though a little bit. Just a little bit, Here and there, try something new, like a little bit. Nothing too crazy out there. Like sometimes when I go to all you can eat places or whatever, I try something crazy like eel and I'm like, this is disgusting. I don't know how anybody can eat this. But, maybe there's some ingredients that if they're mixed in with other things, it won't actually be a problem, Jess, yeah, no, I know you have to be careful with knives. 100%. That's why this finger can do this. This is the only finger I have that I can do this with. And that's because I hacked it up real bad when I was young. Also, I peeled part of this finger today. So I'm literally like, I know to be careful with knives, but apparently I'm still stupid with the peeler. I was peeling the potato and then I got my finger. So I got a little flap where I peeled my finger. Millmaster skill lasagna. Actually, I really liked that suggestion, genuinely. I do like that suggestion. I do want to try that. Just throw a bunch of stuff into the pan and have it turn out good, bro. I threw away that Phoenix, but I kept this little guy, and I have him tucked into my keyboard now. He's just peeking out at me. He's like a little, look, he's got like a purple cowl like I do, and he's got a little staff that's really similar to my staff, so I like him. I like him. It's fun. It's genuinely fun. Zircon, you strongly dislike sour cream, but you put it in stroganoff. See, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about where, like, I don't like sour cream, but if it can go into a recipe where it doesn't make it taste like sour cream, because a lot of weird random chip flavors where they go, check it out, this is your mom's feet flavor. And you're like, it just tastes like sour cream. They all taste like sour cream. Check it out, cheesy garlic bread. No, this tastes like sour cream. Like, so many of them. Smoky bacon, you mean sour cream. Like, they're just, so many of them are sour cream. It's gross. It's gross. But I don't know what recipes they were, but I know there were recipes where Carly would put a bit of sour cream into something, and it was fine. It was fine. But, I don't know, I see it and I just go, miss me with that. What up, Kyle? Yeah, I literally did manage to peel my finger like a Magoo. I'm excited to learn more about the art of cooking. I don't know what I want to tackle next. Like the stew. This is my second time making the stew, and I feel really good. I feel really good about how well I did it, you know? I was on the phone chatting and cutting up the potato into small pieces and everything. Turned out great. Turned out great. What just happened here? The stream is behaving very oddly. Okay, that was weird. Use a dish towel when peeling really small taters? Oh, you mean like you hold the potato in a dish towel? Is that what you do? I mean, that sounds like that might be a good idea. Kyle had a good time at the LGS? Nice. Super great cookbook called Amy Does Cooking for Two. Great food and its portion for 1 to 2 people. Thanks for the heads up. Ah, yeah, Millmaster, thanks for the tip, bro. Genuinely appreciate that. I was thinking to myself, I'm like, how do I avoid ganking my fingers while peeling? Because it's not appealing to me when that happens. Oh, that was good. Very, very proud of myself. Very proud of myself. Copeland pancakes. I've made pancakes plenty in the past. I'm not like worried about my ability to make pancakes. What I do actually want to learn, I have a waffle maker. I have a Super Mario Brothers 1-up mushroom waffle maker that I have owned for, I want to say 7 years, and it's never been used. So that seems like it would be cool, you know? Now, this is done. So I'm going to go and grab some water, and I'm going to take the slow cooker pot out of the slow cooker, and I will be right back, my friends. Don't be a dink. Use my Amazon link. When Hatchet goes for a drink, Amazon link. Don't be a bitch. You gotta scratch that itch. Bookmark that Amazon link. I got fucking bills to pay, y'all. Use my Amazon link. This is gonna take some work. Don't be a dink. Use my Amazon link. When Hatchet goes for a drink, bookmark that Amazon link. Don't be a bitch. You gotta scratch that itch. Bookmark that Amazon link. I got fucking bills to pay, y'all. Use my Amazon link. This is gonna take some work. Don't be a dink. Use my Amazon link. When Hatchet goes for a drink, bookmark that Amazon link. Don't be a bitch. You gotta scratch that itch. Bookmark that Amazon link. I got fucking bills to pay, y'all. Use my Amazon link. This is gonna take some work. Don't be a dink. Use my Amazon link. When Hatchet goes for a drink, bookmark that Amazon link. Don't be a bitch. You gotta scratch that itch. Bookmark that Amazon link. I got fucking bills to pay, y'all. Use my Amazon link. This is gonna take some work. Don't be a dink. Use my Amazon link. When Hatchet goes for a drink, bookmark that Amazon link. Don't be a climate. All right, I am back. Man, oh man. Use a can of Sprite and waffle mix. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm definitely not going to be starting out with anything crazy like that. I am going to start out with like basic concepts and go up from there. You know what I mean? Get the basics down and expand as opposed to just getting all weird with it. Getting all jiggy with it. Thanks, Juglum! Jess, do I have super glue to glue myself back together? No, because I'm spiritually broken. So there's no glue for that, man. There's no glue for low-grade depression. Except you guys. Oh. Oh. For real, though. It will be nice when I can get over the depression that comes along with big, crazy life changes and all that, you know? Spurl! That's a very kind offer. Zircon already jumped on top of that. So he was so quick draw McGraw that there's already one en route. But thank you. I'm glad that your wife enjoyed me insulting you so much that she wanted to do that. Well, Master, you're made to help with my mental state. The easy way out, bro. The easy way out. It beckons. The void beckons to me. Oh. Jess, it's all good, man. It's all good. It's a process. That's how it goes. Some days it's easier. Some days it's harder. Like some days I'm totally good. It doesn't help that I didn't get enough sleep, right? That tends to make it more of a challenging day. And it's funny the things that will mess you up. Not having a popcorn popper really got to me. It like really got to me. I felt sad. You know, like I'm not sad that it went because it went as part of the whole split up process And I told her to take everything she wanted, and I meant it. I wanted her to have everything that would make her happy. But I was having a hard day, and I told myself that you're going to get a treat today, and your treat's going to be root beer and popcorn. And realizing that I couldn't do it is what made me sad. You know what I mean? I was just like, oh, it really bothered me. Thompson Super Chat says, had a productive research day, got a biography on a 16th century Moldavian prince, and opened some Wonders Pack. Spin time. Moldavian prince? Oh, you mean Vigo from Ghostbusters 2? Are we talking about Vigo? Let's go for a spin. Spurl says 2 popcorn makers is better than 1. Who am I to turn my nose up at it? Fine. Send it out, brother. I will do dueling popcorns. Let's go. Yes, I accept. And now you guys owe me it. So you better deliver or I'm going to be devastated. Let's go. Oh, random. A random booster. What do we got over here? What is the randomness gonna be? What is the randomness gonna be? Let's reach in and see. Okay, we've got... Oh, Highbow. We're gonna do some Highbow. Super. Yeah, no, it's all good, man. I have my head on straight. It's all good. Appreciate the words of encouragement, man. It's all good. It is all good. It's simply a reaction to change. All right. Let's just throw something on here to help focus up the camera. Bump, 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 bump. What's up, Goddard? Teferi, you know you don't want to clean the popcorn maker. That's true. Yeah, that's why it'd be good to have too. All right. Focus. There we go. That looks better. It's as better as it's gonna get, son. All right. Let's go Highbow. Let's go Highbow. All right. We got some athletic hottie. She's got her training bra on. Part of the Galaxy Lightning Corp. All right. Bump, 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 bump. Oh, and then we got a ton of muscles. I bet you guys want to have him pour this water all over you. Oil me up, big boy. Then we just got a waterfall. Whoop. We got run for your life. Bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum. It's Ivory Eyes. All right, we got some kind of Valkyrie action going on. Her horse is like breathing steam, bro. That's pretty wild. Then we got an angel in glass. Okay, all right. Nice looking glass. Then we got a crazy ass spaceship. Anubis's gate. This little finger tent. Whoop. Ship of the night. What? This looks like a ton of ships, doesn't it? Huh. Death Sentinel. Bald guy. Baldo. Just shave your head at this point, bro. Cat Quickness. Land's Guardian. Get some pants, dude. Oh, swords, women. I got a sword you can wield, honey. And then a lady who's showing her fucking uncovered jugs to a horse who is completely indifferent to them. All right. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Goddard, you sprained your foot. I advise against that, bro. Doomblade Super Chat says, did you read up on your fruit lore, you human gold? By the way, I finally stopped playing Rivals and bought Hades 1 and 2 and downloaded Worlds of Warships and Tanks. Probably going to play with the hot dog too. All right. I guess you want everybody to know you're going to play with your hot dog. Cool. Let's go for a spin. Bop, 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 bop. And you are the new lord of the board. Oh, and the camera just messed up. Hold on, let me fix that. Let me fix the camera. Doop, boop, 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 boop. What do we got? Random. All right, we got another random booster coming through. Riggedy random. Riggedy wrecked. Bum, 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 bum. Habanero, you're completely wrong. You reviewed the episode in the background of the same character. I figured. I was like, I paid pretty close attention, and I didn't see any of what you're talking about. I was just like, who's the second fiance? What? What? Goddard, what causes the camera to do that? When you have impure thoughts. So keep it fucking clean, bro. Keep it clean. Battle cards! Let's go battling! Dun 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 bum bum bum. Doomblade, mine was funnier. You can have fun A-togging it. We're gonna head on over to Vangoria. Let's go. All right. We've got Xena Nightshade, Xena Princess Warrior. These really do stick together. Then we got Eric the Repentant. Yeah, be repentant if there's a bunch of snakes coming for you, bro. Let's go. We got Martin McKenna. Is this like an actual artist or something? Yeah, okay. We got Force Field. Crazy Wizard. Look at this shit. That's dope, man. That looks awesome. He is wizarding so hard right now. Wait, what the hell? Look at this hand down here. It looks like he's got a hand in reverse. What kind of weird magic is that? A Vangorian Knight. Kingdom. Bad Lork. The Red Knight. And then Yard Games. Who wants to play some games in the yard? Who wants to play some games in the yard, son? These games have been developed by street urchins of Constantia. Each can be played by any number of players. Racing cards. All contestants line up at a distance about 3 to 4 yards from a wall. In turn, each fires one card at the wall. Whoever's card ends up nearest the wall claims the cards fired by everyone else as his prize. Talk about a crazy version of Ante. Shoot 'em down. Everyone lines up facing a wall at a distance of about 3 to 4 yards. One card's placed on a leaning position against the wall. Everyone fires a card in turn until someone knocks the leaning card over. It doesn't count if the leaner moves but doesn't fall over. It's got to fall flat for a win. The winner takes all the cards that have been fired at the leaning card. Smother your neighbor. This time you don't need a wall. Someone starts by firing a card to a distance about 3 or 4 yards. In turn, everyone fires a card until someone's card lands on top on one of those already in play. Even the slightest overlap counts. The winner claims all the cards in play. Firing cards. The technique of firing cards is to grip one of the top corners of the card tightly between the last joints of your index and middle fingers. Grip it diagonally as if you were trying to cut across the corner. Rest the card lightly on top of your thumb. Now pretend you have an unwanted drop of water on the end of your index finger. On the end of your index finger. Curl your wrist back and snap it forward quickly, releasing the card. That's cool, actually. I think that's cool they included that. That's fun. That's fun. Franklin, you love my magic videos? Well, thanks, buddy. Thanks. You're welcome. Jess, have I noticed the Commander community is against land destruction? Yep. I mean, land destruction's a very contentious thing, right? Sam Hain, you played games like that when you were a kid in elementary school with wrestling cards. All right, fair enough. I mean, I do actually remember nights of playing Magic where all of a sudden it would devolve into just whipping cards at each other. So I've definitely done that. We were just throwing cards at each other, though. It wasn't a competition to win anything. We were just winging cards at each other. Yeah, these are funky with their little scratch-off spots and whatever, you know? I thought about trying to come up with some kind of stream game using them, but I never really felt that bolt of inspiration. And I don't know what happened to the previous ones I opened. I don't know if they are still around or got lost or whatever. Sperl, yeah, Chaos Orb, buddy. Chaos Orb action. I definitely played that card. All right, that was a pretty good random pack. Pretty good random pack, bro. Yeah, I definitely think it's cool having a card game that just includes like random games you can play where you're just like, boop, let's fire the cards, son. Well, Franklin, I can't really comment on Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh communities, but I definitely imagine they have more kids in them. So I would imagine they're less emotionally stable overall. But I don't know. I have no experience with either of those games. Not really my cup of tea, you know? Man, that stew was good, bro. It was so good. The potatoes, I definitely got the right size on them. I'm stoked that there's a big pot of them sitting out there. A big pot of the stew sitting out there waiting on me, you know? Makes me want to eat more tonight, but I know that I shouldn't. I know I shouldn't. I'll probably just have some raspberries or whatever afterwards, you know? I went out and picked up some berries. I gotta eat at least somewhat healthier. And I did grab a bag of actual popped regular popcorn. And I'm gonna try and I'm gonna see if I can just put Flavacol on it and if it turns out okay. I hope it does. It really is very obvious the difference between like freshly popped popcorn and like the stuff that you get in a bag, like a bag of chips. The freshness is not comparable. Doomblade Super Chat says, check your Discord. Why, what's going on? What's going on? What'd you say in here, buddy? Tog 2 is a British super heavy tank. Okay. All right. World War II. Okay. All right. I mean, like, this is your favorite one, is it? What's so special about this guy? It definitely is a tank. There's no question about it. Is that the best one? Sparrow, raspberries. What about schnozberries? You just worry about pushing your schnoz up against the window while your wife packs up that popcorn maker for me, along with a few other random things from your house. I'll let her decide what they are. Probably some folded socks. Habanero, it's a trap. All right, Akbar, I feel you. That's who that was, isn't it? From Star Wars, Admiral Akbar. Did I make a relevant reference? Did I do it right? I believe I may have. I'm not going to pretend like I'm anything close to an expert on Star Wars. But he's that weirdo friggin' squid man, right? Man, stew and fresh bread is really hard to beat. I bought some really fresh buns. I wandered through the grocery store squeezing buns. With those meta glasses, I was actually walking through the grocery store talking, and I said, yo, you're a weirdo or something like that. And this Asian lady beside me turned and looked at me and I was like, I'm not talking to you. We're in the era now where people are talking on their phones and stuff. This isn't weird. This isn't weird. Bum, bum, bum. That tank can't move without cracking the pavement. Okay. All right. That's intense. Wildfire, did anybody squeeze my buns? I wish. I wish. If they did, I'd be like, you want to buy my groceries? I'm debating whether I'm going to go to this Stag and Doe tomorrow. A friend of mine's sister is getting married. So they're having a Stag and Doe. if for some reason you don't know what that is, that's like a party that they have before people get married, and it's a way to raise some money with like mini games and all kinds of stuff like that. So they sell tickets and whatever. I don't really know anybody who's going to be there except for my friend. So I'm half and half about it. Because there's gonna be a bunch of food there or whatever, and I guess that's included with your ticket price. So that is like, okay. And then there's some game where you throw toonies, and whoever gets it closest to the prize wins it. But the prize is like a purse or a bottle of booze, and neither of those is of use to me, you know. But I don't know. I might just chalk it up to. I mean, I bought the ticket because that's how it works. You buy tickets to support it. So I'm already supporting it either way. And I don't know. We'll see. Habanero, you're 2 episodes behind? Oh, catch up, son. Hey, Vloggerino says for the stag and doe, if you want to go. Oh, look at you, rhyming lady. Well, thank you. You are a gentleman and a scholar. All right. Let's go for a spin. Let's take the lady for a spin. Weep. Oh, how appropriate. The lady has landed on Jug Hunt. Roughneck, have I tried out the new Slay the Spire 2? No, but I would love to. I would absolutely love to. But buying like random video games isn't really in my budget right now. So it's one of those things that's going to have to wait until like it's been out for a couple of years or whatever, and it's like mega discounted, and then I will get on that train. But Double Strike has it. He's playing it. Other people are playing it. I imagine it's awesome because the first Slay the Spire was great, and then the Slay the Spire board game is also really good. I've been playing that a lot with my friends. So I really like Slay the Spire. I played through all the different difficulty levels. Like, I kept going, you know? All right. Jug hunting for the lady. We got 2. Because you got to have a pair when you're jug hunting, bro. All right, you guys know the rules. We're looking for the fat chests, not the flat chests. Give us the fatties, not the flatties. I do love me a good set of titties. There's very little that will reset my brain like a good set of jugs. We're starting out pretty weak. I mean, she's like right on the verge, right? She's not technically a flatty, but she's so close that I'm just going to say beat it. Oh, Flatty Town. Get lost, Flatty. These are just, come on. Oh, she's got such big ones, she got hiding behind the bunny. You can't fool me. I see them fatties. We got a mid-sized sedan for a family of 4. And then we've got, yep, she's got some too. All right. I mean, we got some bulbous ones back here. So that's all right. These ones kind of just good enough-ish. The angle, you know, it's like, all right, we'll just stack those under her, and then let's hope that the next pack is better. Oh God, we're going straight out the gate with super flatties. Beat it, Flatty. All right, you're not flat. They may not be the biggest, but you're not technically flat. You pass kinda. Flatty. Ugh. Flatty. I mean, yeah, they're there. I feel like this was not a terribly successful hunt. Let's be real. You know, this was a mediocre hunt. I'm giving this a M for mediocre, not M for meaty. M for mediocre, not meaty-oker. You get it? You get the difference? See how clever that is? We only got one fat tit, and that is a medical calamity. So, yeah, mediocre at best, and that's me being generous. That is me being generous. A B cup hunt for sure. Yeah. Rated B for bro. Where them titties at? Where those tits at? Where those tits at? Vloggerino, you let us down. You let us all down. Okay? Okay? You let us down. How could you? How could you do this? How could you? How could you? Oh, wait, what is this? Bull Falcon! Hey, Bull Falcon! Oh, fuck yeah, buddy! Fuck, hold on, I'm gonna boot this shit up right now. Brother! The only way one large boob could work is if it's a Total Recall triple titty. Well, we're gonna have to staple her onto the back of somebody else. I'm not against that. Copeland, you've been waiting on Zelda games to be discounted on Switch. Switch doesn't seem to have, it doesn't seem to go that way. Oh, yeah! Yeah! Slay the Spire 2, baby! That's awesome. That is dope. I would tell it to start installing now, but I don't want it to somehow mess with the stream. That's awesome. That's awesome. Wildfire, you'll take B's. Beggars can't be choosers. Oh, Doomblade. Doomblade has taken an interest in the human ladies. All right. He's branching out. Oh, Google wants to survey me. Oh, it's not even. They're like, if you want more surveys, then give us access to all this stuff. No, I don't think I will. Jess, can you find cards that have real tits on them, not cartoons? No. I'm not bringing fucking pornography onto the streams, if that's what you're talking about, bro. Go fulfill your derelict desires elsewhere. There's lots of places for that. I mean, if there was booster packs of ladies in bikinis and stuff that weren't like this, and somebody sent them to me, I'm not going to say no. Doomblade, yes you are. You're into human ladies. Every time Vloggerino shows up, you're like, hi Vloggerino. Hello. How are you? You even made one of those little goofy anime faces like you're a fucking young girl who watches anime, bro. Right? Hi Vloggerino. It's so nice to see you. Ooh, la la, you're a human woman, and I've heard they have holes. Like, I see you, bro. I see you. Jess, like swimsuit models? I mean, if that exists in booster pack form and I end up with them, then yeah, we can totally do that. We can totally do jug hunts that style, bro. I'd be good with that. I don't know if I ever told you this, but I like human ladies 100%. Like, they're a great place to store my dong for short periods of time. Like, I'm looking for short-term dong storage. Crimson says Hatcher went full kawaii. Oh, senpai, moosh moosh my butthole. Oh, Oni-chan, moosh moosh my holes. Nani? Right? I like ningans, right? That's what they call humans. Vloggerina says, don't mind Mike. He's just shy to talk to me. I'm shy to talk to you? It's true. I'm shy of the ladies. Salem says, what? 3D women in this economy? That's true. The flesh ladies, the flesh mechs are expensive. They cost you a lot of money and a lot of time. They got a lot of emotional upkeep. I think I might just go the same route as Doomblade, where you just tape a ham sandwich to your phone and have the AI moan while you fuck the ham sandwich. Habanero Hachune Maiku! Oh! Do I even have any of that still? Uh-oh. I don't have any of that preloaded anymore. That's too bad. That shit was funny. Copeland Baywatch cards. Sometimes you stand in the darkness, afraid to look for titties in the light. Roughneck an AI girlfriend for $20 a month. Fuck that. I'll just tell ChatGPT to like write me a story. Write me a story. Oh, moosh moosh senpai, she said as she shyly winked at me with her butthole. Oh my god. Zaylim, you can't afford speaking near a woman. How are you going to afford the down payment? See, I don't have to worry about like speaking near to them because my voice is loud and it goes far away. So I don't have to worry about those proximity costs, you know? Gianna says they'd all be Hasselhoff. Oh, that would be a hassle. That would definitely be a hassle. Ah, exactly. Grok, tell me you love me like you ain't lying. 100%. Doomblade says he pays $80 a month. I wouldn't pay $80 a month for a human woman. You know? Like, they got... Let's be real. I'm a high-quality man. And women need to buy me ball bag lotion. They've got to massage all of the lovely contours of my glorious male sack. They must show up with tribute, ball bag lotion, and sweet, soft, supple hands. I don't want the rough hands of some field worker lady where they're all calloused up, you know? I want to pretend that I am having my nuts fondled by aristocracy. Spurl, if I moved to the U.S., I'd be like a celebrity over there. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Habanero just said Doomblade. Bro, for real? For real? Roughnecks. She must treat Burb's balls like a succulent Chinese meal. Yeah, that's right. Like, you know how the whole thing is like afterwards you want it again like an hour later, right? With the Chinese food. Suckle upon the glory that is my fucking human ball bag. You could be paying for the Axe, which is $120 a month. Is the Axe the dude version? Where you pay $120 for anime dicks? Misty says Lunch Lady Lands. Lunch Lady Land, Adam Sandler. Yeah. I need a lady with gentle, supple hands to properly properly fondle my sack. Can't underestimate lunch ladies that got some firm and dexterous fingers. They know how to handle a sloppy Joe, if you know what I mean. Dick meat sandwich, huh? You ready for? They know how to handle loose meat. God, Jesus Christ. Oh man. I need a lady with soft hands and softest skin. You know, the kind of jugs that haven't seen the light of day. So they're alabaster perfection. You feel me? You feel me? You can use any LLM you want from ChatGPT to see, man, this is weird. Whatever happened to tugging it to like thinking about a chick in your head? You know? Whatever happened to that? Whatever happened to that? Sam, you're sticking to crying while doing deadlifts? Is like, does deadlift mean like your soul or whatever? Sperl, did I put those stickers to good use the other night? With who? With who? Do you think I have like fucking secret women? Dude, that'd be pretty good. You think I have secret women? You heard me talking about how I made the stew, right? I have not yet tricked some poor, unsuspecting, foolish women or woman. No plural, whatever, however you want to do it. I haven't tricked even one of them into the fucking spider's den yet, into my web, so I can cover them with my webbing. I'm like Spider-Man, except, I mean, it involves my wrist, but not in the way you'd expect. Pow! You got webbed! Ah, shit, she escaped again. We're in the age of Lucy Lubots. I will never forget you. I will always love you. Memory deleted. The scourge of electro gonorrhea. Doomblade, that's old school. Yeah, I know. I'm an old analog man in a digital world. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Roughneck, one of your schemes was to create an AI OnlyFans and rate men's dongs for $10 each. At $10 each, why don't you just admit that you just want to collect dudes' dick pictures? Like, just be honest with us. Right? Like, that $10 token payment is just so you can go, listen, bro, I definitely just didn't do this to accumulate up a bunch of dong pics. I definitely didn't. This is a legitimate business and a scam, and I'm not looking to like lick the screen that's covered in fat, delicious dongs. Like, I definitely didn't buy some of that Betty Crocker icing and smear it on the screen to lick off. It's totally about the AI bullets. It's just a scam, guy. It's just a scam. I wasn't trying to build up a folder with 800 dicks on my desktop, I swear. The AI bot did it. Habanero's kind of eerie sometimes, how ahead of its time Futurama was. Futurama's awesome. Vloggerino had a dream about Futurama this morning. It was a dream about having those parasites inside her because she is riddled. Wait a minute. She didn't land on insult. She just had a dream about Futurama. Never mind. Never mind. What up, Vassal? How you doing? Wildfire Futurama is a great show. Genuinely. Like, Jurassic Bark? Like, bro, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You can't fucking do that shit, man. You can't have that fucking dog just waiting and play that fucking haunting tune where the chick's singing about if it takes forever, I will wait for you for like 1,000 summers. Like, I legit feel an emotional surge right now thinking about it. That really, really gets to me. Vloggerino, you're looking forward to a free insult. Well, you know what? Women already get a free ride, so tell your story walking, sister. Yeah, Jurassic Park, man. Damn, the emotional resonance in that is brutal. Brutal. That song, I don't even need to be watching the episode. That song gets me. It gets me. Genuinely. I just want someone to love me like that dog loves Fry. I just want to know for one moment what it's like to be loved by any living creature ever. I do have that song in my head. Honestly, it's an amazing tune. Like, imagine a chick writing that song for you. How fucking astounding would that be, right? Incredible. Vloggerino, hoping for a paid insult. She's showing you up, gentlemen. She is showing you up. All right? Go for another spin. Let's see how it goes. You got to get a better job. You got to get a better job to afford the top level. Oh, would you look at that? It landed on insult. Vloggerino, you fucking one-jugged, stubby little fucking goofball. Vloggerino smells like cheese coming straight out of the shower. I don't know how she does it, but I'm assuming that it's some sort of genetic modification to try and attract the lowest rung of human men, right? The ones that would be into that. Because right now, she's having a hard time even getting the gutter dwellers to look her way. Think about that, guys. Think about how easy it is for women to find men. And then there's Vloggerino with their fucking haggard troll face and that fucking gross thing she calls her body, just kind of fucking sliming her way through life. And you just go, who would touch that? Like, I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole being held by somebody else that I was touching with a 10-foot pole. You know what I mean? So that's like 20 feet away. And you can still smell the cheese and desperation and sadness. If there ever was a woman who was going to deservedly die alone, oh my God, it's Vloggerino. Like, just the only chance that she has in life is Doomblade, because Doomblade somehow is like, oh, she's here. Think about that, guys. Imagine the only dude that you could get as a woman was Doomblade. Somebody who's paying $80 a month to jack it to AI waifus on their fucking phone. That's your level, Vloggerino. It's Doomblade or nothing. So, I mean, cry yourself to sleep for eternity, because that's how it's going to go, right? That's your lot in life. And I've got to say, it makes me feel like there's balance in the universe, because bad people deserve a bad fucking life. And you are human garbage. Oh my God. She's got the fucking nipples of like a 80-year-old witch from like a Monty Python movie. Vloggerino, you plan to be alone forever? Well, the collectivity of all men just breathed a sigh of relief that you won't be at the bar at 3 a.m. at last call looking for the drunkest, blindest guy you can find. Old toothless Ben might be willing to tolerate you when he's boozed up enough. Vloggerino, more like Vloggerine. No. Fucking got her, said no man ever, right? They would probably just be like, yeah, I got her. Did that. What's your fucking deathbed regret? That I spent even a moment of my life around Vloggerino. You just being in the chat genuinely devalues my entire YouTube channel. Fuck you, ugly. All right, that's good. That's good. Salem says, bro, the corpse is ashes. Listen. You don't know how to treat a lady, because I guarantee you right now that I have obliterated Vloggerino's self-esteem to the level that she would do whatever I want. That's how you do it. Like, you think you do it by saying to a woman, oh, I like you and I will treat you well. No, you destroy their self-esteem and then you can do whatever you want to them. That's always been the plan. That's why I started this channel. One day, there will be one lady who will come to a live stream and I will obliterate her self-esteem for the gain of my dong. And then I'll have to burn it off because it's Vloggerino. And I would rather cheese grater my fucking junk than listen to whatever weird harpy voice she has. Hey, how's it going, sailor? That's what she sounds like. Hey, you look good to me. Oh, God. Like, who wants to listen to that shit? Am I right? Am I right? You pray for my poor Paul. Everybody should, man. Everybody should. F's in the chat right now, everybody. Vloggerino's thinking about my junk, I guarantee it. And I don't even want that to happen in her imagination. Like, that literally is not okay, right? She should be fucking, she should have her head shaved and run through the fucking streets. Just to run her through the streets and then tar and feather her. And she can just be the chicken lady of town. Bowen, what did you walk into? You walked into fucking glory. You walked into amazingness. Where's my thank you? Vloggerino says, an insult well delivered. I truly am kind. That was very nice of me to do that, right? It could have been another jug hunt, but instead, I got to tell you what you needed to hear. Jess, me bring up my junk makes you think of my junk and you're not a fan of it? Well, you just mentioned my junk twice in the comments, so I think you're more of a fan of it than Vloggerino is, bro. And the good news is, I'd rather do it with you. I'd rather put a wig on you, you fucking toothless crackhead, and have a go at you than I would at that fucking subhuman chud Vloggerino. Oh, no, that's not true. Jess, you're gross, too. Stop thinking about my dick. Habanero says, that's a secret. You have traumatized them so the repressed emotions over their father resurfaces. Then they'll come crawling back to me. There's a reason they call me Daddy. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, Aang! Aang has opted for a fucking wheel spin here. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Here is 7 toonies worth of stag money. If you do, go have a great time. Thanks, buddy! Thanks, bro! How long ago was that? Just now? Yeah, okay. I didn't miss it. All right, you're lord of the board. Thompson says spin time. All right, we're going for 2 spins. We're going for 2 spins. Jess, if you think it's bad to sit on your balls, just imagine sitting on somebody else's. Okay? How about that? Sperl, your wife wants to hear those sticker walrus moans again. How does it make you feel that your wife sends me sweet fucking encouragement on an app that we're playing on? Well, not playing on together. It's not really a game, is it? It isn't a game. What I'm doing with your wife ain't a game, bro. Let's be clear. Let's be clear about that. She wants to hear those walrus moans again. Well, then she had best go and fucking watch that other stream. Right? Because the only other way she's going to hear it is when I creep into your house to give her thanks for that popcorn maker with a little bit of popping action of my own. I'm going to pop it in her mouth, buddy. And then you... Apparently I'm just going to insult other people for free now, too. No, wait, you got an insult earlier, so I can just slap that on there, bro. Just like I'm going to slap my balls on your wife's face. And then when you find out, your reaction will be like, oh my God, he's famous. Can I lick your face? And your wife's going to look at you and be like, you can go fold some socks, you fucking half man. I heard you sucked off the historian. Can I please tongue kiss you? Come on, man. Have some self-respect. I mean, I wouldn't if I was you, but you could try. All right, Aang, let's go. All right. Voodoo for Aang. Thompson's got a spin going. Let's go. Toonblade says, you leave me out of the insult, you handsome genius. I will leave you in. I will leave you in. Double voodoo. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's get our fucking voodoo magic ready. All right. Bam. Okay, so first off, we've got Eng. Desired change. Which direction are we going here? You know what? We're gonna go with a boon. We're gonna go with a boon for you. Reason for change. Stag loving. Let's go with that. All right. Okay. So, since it's boon, we're gonna give you a fucking baboon dong, right? And then on top of that, we're gonna give you one of them big red baboon butts. Big old red baboon butt cheeks. Okay, all right. And then right up here, just to make sure the ladies want it, big old baboon butt cheeks. So you got it on the front and the back, right? Just trust me on this one. And then we're going to give you like God tier hair. All right? And then like fucking gigantic feet, bro. Because you know what they say. Giganto feet is a treat. That's what the ladies. So there you go, Eng. I hope you're ready for your new life, buddy. Here it comes. 1, 2, 3. Magic it shall be. Ritual complete. All right. Now let's do Thompson. Desired change. We're going to curse him. All right. Boom. We're going to make you illiterate, and we're not even going to spell it right. We're going to spell illiterate incorrectly to make it even worse. The magic's going to have a hard time figuring out. You might think you're a ninja, but I'm going to give you not ninja neck. So everybody knows you are not a ninja. And that's triple N action right there. So that makes it extra good. So you got not ninja neck. You're going to be illiterate. We're going to give you fucking big old fucking jelly fingers. Big old jelly fingers with no bones. And then we're going to move your butt to the front. And we're going to move your dong. We're going to move your dong down here. So you're going to have dong knee, but only on the one side. So when they say take a knee, you better pick the right knee, bro, or it's really good. Actually, you know what? Screw it. We'll put the ball bag over here, right? That'll really confuse the ladies. So you're just going to have to kind of kneel in a weird way and make them think that you're like a fucking dwarf or some shit. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Okay, that's pretty good. 1, 2, 3. Curse it shall be. What? And the magic is complete. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed that magical treat. All right. So stupid. Okay. So that wraps it up like a dong with a dirty prostitute. I will see you guys again for the next one. But for now, I depart in glory and